I still can.
Ah, so you've regained consciousness.
Aren't you looking lovely today? It was worth raising you. I never thought about my ideal type of man. Are you interested in me? If you have a request, you can always tell me, okay?
Good, good. You're looking much less pale now. I was starting to worry you might have taken your last breath. Me? Oh, I'm just the humble country woman who happened to save your life. Margot, that's my name. Though the people here did once call me Chief Priest. Is there anything else you'd like to ask me? This is 𝕭𝕚𝕚, the capital of 𝕮𝕔𝕚. Do you not remember? It was here that you rid us of the dragon's cry. There's a shrine a little way from here, near the village outskirts. There's always someone there, paying their respects to poor souls. This is my daughter, 𝕭𝕓𝖊𝖏. On her way to visit that shrine, she found you lying unconscious at the village entrance. Do you still not recall anything? Then let's take in some of the sights and see if that jogs a memory or two. Hopefully a pleasant chat awash in the atmosphere of 𝕭𝕚𝕚 will resurface some of your heroic exploits. We'll start with the village and speak to some of the locals. Come with me. Yes, the winter winds call your name. Yes, the winter winds call your name. Ah, looking down upon the fair city of 𝕭𝕚𝕚 from up here always brings me such a sense of peace and serenity. Allow me to welcome you to our village once again. How unfortunate. Your memory loss. It means you alone are unaware of your renown. Dsrygn is known as the land of the dragons. As you adventure here, you'll find traces of those dragons scattered about. This village, 𝕭𝕚𝕚𝕚, is just one of such dragon-marked places. The name 𝕭𝕚𝕚𝕚 itself means dragon's fang. Once you've finished admiring the view, follow me down that path. Dsrygn is known as the land of the dragons. Dear me, that look on your face. Your memories really have flown the coop. Ah, yes. I've put your belongings in the office for safekeeping. Up that way, at the top of these stairs, you will find a large building. That's where your belongings are being kept. Why don't you go take a look? Go on, go on. With these old legs, it'll take some time for me to follow you.
I can fly anywhere, but don't worry, I won't leave you behind. Tell me if you need any potion, I'll take care of it. Now, don't go astray. I can fly anywhere, but don't worry, I won't leave you behind.
Ah, yes. I've put your belongings in the office for safekeeping. I knew it. I knew we'd eventually meet here. Ah, adventurer, you're here. Fantastic. I was just having a lovely little chat with the chief. Oh? Curious to know what was said? Well, we were talking about the 𝕭𝕓𝒃𝒠. The 𝕭𝕓𝒃𝒠 were the toughest warriors in all of Dsrygn. Much like you, actually. I suppose it won't be long until you're off again on another quest. Before you go, I would like to perform a blessing for your journey. Come with me.
Don't go astray.
Yes, the winter winds call your name. This stone pagoda has held within it the desperation of these lands for decades. It was here that I first saw you in my dreams. Well, Aren't you going to offer your own prayer? What do you think, adventurer? You look much more refreshed now.
It's Nana!
Huh?
Yes, Nana, we are. Please tell us a fun story.
It's been ages. What took you so long?
We've been waiting for you, Nana.
Oh, my little llamas. You adorable things are doing well, I hope. You've been entrusted with an important mission to protect the eternal flame at the mountain where snow forever falls. That is your charge, and is yours alone to bear. Will you, or will you not heed the call of the voices that beckon you? So, was that enough of an answer for you? You seem to have even more on your mind now. Why don't you take a walk around the village to collect your thoughts? Nana has a story to tell these little rascals.
Do you want to share a fun secret with me? Ever thought I'm the one taking care of you? You're like a naughty child to take care of.
Wait a minute. Can you repeat what you just said, Martha?
𝕭𝖎𝖓𝖊𝖘𝖘 wrought destruction on the kingdom of 𝕭𝕐𝑘𝑎, and the holy fire that consumed 𝕭𝒑𝒎 originated from the mountain of eternal winter.
Where did it go after? Is there any more information?
Oh, come on. How am I supposed to know that?
Oh, for the love of you and that hot head of yours. Honestly, it's no wonder, Eden. Ah, bloody choppy. One of these days I'll burst a blood vessel just trying to...
Oh, you're already here!
Ah, you've come. Sit, please. I've been thinking it's time we changed our tactics. Otherwise, we'll always be playing catch-up with the blasted witch 𝕭𝐿𝑎𝑧𝑟.
Do you know what me and my assistant had to go through in that Taraxian? You don't, because you were late. And why was that? Because you were downing 21-year-old Alejandro wine with Martha.
Ah, can you just pipe down, Miss Know-It-All? Be that as it may, I don't think now's a prudent time to go to your Lunakia.
Always lecturing on and on and on and on and on.
Do you remember the book that 𝕭𝑚 minion had in Tariff? The holy flame, the 𝕎𝑚𝑘𝑠, is capable of consuming even the mightiest of gods. However, the true form of the 𝕎𝑚𝑘𝑠 can only be awakened by the heart of 𝕮𝑚𝑒𝖆𝑎. All those who seek the 𝕎𝑚𝑘𝑠 without the heart will be consumed by its flames and burned to ashes. The heart of 𝕮𝑚𝑒𝖆𝑎 is already in the hands of 𝕭𝑚𝑒, and it's clear as day that she's waiting for us to blunder into another one of her traps. Knowing this, what we need now is an approach she'd never expect.
So, our next target is the 𝕎𝑚𝑘𝑠.
We need to find the holy flame before she does. If 𝕭𝑚𝑒's to awaken the 100,000 Ator with the heart of 𝕮𝑚𝑒𝖆𝑎, she'll need something to power such an enormous army with. But if we can seal the 𝕎𝑚𝑘𝑠 so it cannot be awakened again, it matters not that 𝕭𝑚𝑒 has the heart. All of her effort shall be for naught, and we'll have finally exacted a little revenge of our own.
Killing two birds with one stone.
We'll be killing two Yeah, stop butting in, will you? Anyway, this is our plan, so will you join us?
There aren't any records indicating the 𝕎𝑚𝑘𝑠's whereabouts after 𝕭𝑚𝑒. But if we head to the Mountain of Eternal Winter, its origin, we might be able to learn something.
Did you say you plan to go to the Mountain of Eternal Winter?
One does not simply walk into the Mountain of Eternal Winter. There was an explosion at the 𝕭𝑚𝑒 iron mine. It's far too dangerous.
Why, will Ghârmmath appear and roast us alive?
Do not frighten them, nor be so frightened yourselves. Are we not descendants of the 𝕭𝑚𝑒, the mighty dragon slayers? But since you mention the explosion at the mine, I should tell you of a dream that Nana Margot had. Pray, stay a while and listen.
The heart of 𝕮𝑚𝑒𝑆DM is already in the hands of 𝕭𝑚𝑒, and it's clear as day that she's waiting for us to blunder into another one of her traps.
Nana Margot was once chief priestess of Dsrigan, yet despite having healed 1,000 wounded, those of us who had lived through that great conflict were of the belief that her powers had still not yet waned. It is possible that she still has the blessing of the 𝕭𝑚𝑒, as she is occasionally able to foretell the future. But what caused Nana Margot to have a dream on that fateful day? Nana, of course, offered no interpretation of her dream, but hear me, young one, for I fear the dream foretold of another danger yet to come. What that danger is, no one can truly know.
The 6 witches that bloomed from 𝕮𝕚𝕏𝑠𝑘𝑎's demise protected us from fearsome dragons and their fire. However, as flowers must wilt and fade, the witches sought a warrior of winter before they too would need retire. O warrior who shall best the witches' trials to stand atop the frosty peaks, bear great 𝕮𝕚𝕏𝑠𝑘𝑎's treasure, the abyssal flames of 𝕡𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑥 which consumed even the gods, and confront the darkness. Come to the haven of slumbering origin at the mountain of eternal winter.
We'll be killing two but
The determination in your eyes is unwavering. Reminds me of my youth. Very well. Go to the office of the 𝕭𝕚𝕚 mercenaries. Those who fear not danger are oft drawn to that place. I imagine you'll have no trouble finding someone to join you on your journey. Hear me, young one, for I fear the dream foretold of another danger yet to come. What that danger is, no one can truly know.
how's that for a lucky break? The day the savior of Serendia arrives, the retired priestess gets a vision. Ha ha! Now, if it should concern the 6 witches, I might actually know a thing or two. I read up a little on them, you see, in the Crypt of Resting Thoughts. The 6 witches of the Mountain of Eternal Winter sent the 𝕡𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑥 to 𝕭𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑆SDM with silver who himself borrowed it with the approval of the golden dragon 𝕮𝕚𝕚𝑠𝑘𝑎.
What? How did you pull that out the top of your head? Been making deals with the Thornwood goddess, have you?
As if. Anyway, fortune-telling is like wordplay. It's easy to add meaning to the words once you know the outcome, but not vice versa. We know the 𝕡𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑥 was last seen in 𝕭𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑆SDM, and that it may have been returned to the Mountain of Eternal Winter. But you don't really know with these records.
Ugh, you're as dense as a Valencian elephant and half as smart. Let's just follow the prophecy. Worst case, it spells our untimely demise. Either way, we've got to stop 𝕮𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑆𝑑M before she dooms us all to the haven of the slumbering origin. We'll bust the doors down if we have to.
Miss Know-It-All is right for once. It'd be best to pursue the legend of the 6 witches. I guess it's time we paid a visit to the Dsrigan mercenaries. Or rather, you paid a visit.
Assistant! It'll break your heart to hear it, but you'll have to go alone this time.
The Society of Equilibrium has summoned us regarding the Ataraxian situation.
Don't worry, Assistant. I'll continue my research on 𝕬𝑚𝑒𝑖𝑆𝑑M. You can manage without me, right? Our lives are in your hands. But no pressure.
Miss Know-It-All is right for once. It'd be best to pursue the legend of the 6 witches. I guess it's time we paid a visit to the Dsrigan.
looking to do anything specific? Beat up some Mermots or maybe all mercenaries escorting the 𝕭𝕬𝒃 Iron Mine investigators this way. Those heading to the 𝕭𝖚𝖘𝖎𝑛 snowstorm guard post that way. Registration for the Tory Wood search team is over here. Oh, I was wondering when you would show up. It's been absolute chaos here lately. There was an incident at the 𝕭𝕬𝒃 Iron Mine. But why has it got the whole mountain of Eternal Winter in an uproar?
Hey, Odell! Folks are saying I need a pass to get to 𝕭𝖚𝑘𝒎. The chief told me to get one here. Is that right?
Yup, that's right. I'll get you paired with an escort. Whew. I don't even have time to listen to the details anymore. A mercenary office could really do with some backup. What's that now? Are you interested in helping out? You know where my dad went? Where did he go off to this time? I love mercenaries! They're welcome anytime! This here is the best mercenary office in 𝕮𝕔𝕚. You looking to do anything specific? Beat up some Mermots? How about it? Anything that strikes your fancy? Tell you what, I've got just the quest for you. Very hush-hush. Shh! Closer, closer. Up on the second floor, there's a person looking for someone to climb the mountain of eternal winter in their stead. As for rewards, the hired mercenary need only name their price. The finder's fee was quite generous as well. For some reason, my father was reluctant to take it on himself. I inquired as to why, but he wouldn't say. But you know the Odelphin guarantee, right? When we get a job, we see it through to the bitter end. And I'm not just telling you about this because I'm super busy. Nuh-uh. I trust you'll get the job done. As for rewards, the hired mercenary need only
Yo, so you've come! You're gonna help me out by climbing that mountain. Well, I gotta say, you look kinda young. Would you just freeze out there? What do I do if that happened? Okay, once more. Hey there, how you doing? So, you climb, right? Oh, come on, Lando. You know you can't go in so casual-like. I don't know anymore. Why am I getting so nervous about this? Anywho. Why is no one taking my quest? Is the reward not substantial enough? Hey, do you hike much? No. Do you perhaps do much mountain climbing? No, do you love mountains? Oh, that is worse! How do you do, adventurer? I am Lando. I seek a brave soul to venture forth and climb the mountain of eternal winter in my stead.
anywhere. But don't worry, I won't leave you behind. Such a nice day. You know that I always want you to be happy, right?
Great! You'll do! Why so surprised? Jeez, people need more faith in each other, am I right? Here, take this pass. I'm fine without it, but you'll probably be chased off without one. The reward? Oh man, right to it. I like your style. Actually, someone else will be giving you your reward. Head over to 𝕭𝖏𝖏𝖏𝖏 altar. I need to go pay the finder's fee first, but I'll catch up soon.
Percy, this is such a waste of my time. Why won't they let us enter? Don't they know how far I've traveled?
The explosion happened out west. How is it relevant to anything happening here in the east?
You know how many years we've been trading here? We can't just pack up and leave now.
Do you want to see me lose my job? How many times do I have to tell you? You need to go there and get your passes.
Why are you being so strict about it? Don't worry, I'll take full responsibility, so just let me through, all right?
This will seriously disrupt.
Any of those who couldn't pass the check, I'm concerned some of these angry travelers might harm the animals. Any of those who couldn't pass the checkpoint are detained here.
Waiting for checkpoint inspections? Then come wait here. Waiting for checkpoint inspections? Then come. Can't let the cellar dry up, though. That'd be bad.
All right, no pushing. Everyone form a line. I see you managed to secure a pass despite the crisis. Mind cooperating with us and filling out the entry registry? So, Lando, have you finally found a mercenary? Is this the one who's agreed to climb the mountain for you?
Not just yet. We need to make a quick detour to Camp Ballix to get our stamp.
Camp Ballix? You mean the prince? To think we looked outside for help. If the chief finds out...
Come on, it's me, Lando! Hey, when I get back, we'll grab some grub. On me!
You do know your sneaking around is probably already public knowledge in Dsrygn by now, don't you? Pass.
Oh, hello. You are so courteous.
Alright, our first stop will be 𝕭𝕐𝖘𝖎, but I should warn you, those who climb the mountain without first offering up a prayer, that's the last you ever see of them. Oh, you probably already picked up on this at the office, but this quest is a little secret between just the two of us. Got it? Right there! 100 years ago, a legendary climber was the first to reach the mountain's peak, the altar of Old Man Muhammad Balix. That girl over there is a direct descendant of Old Man Muhammad. At first, she was pretty upset about being sent to such a rural area. But I bet the sight of some handsome soldiers soon brought her around to the idea, if you know what I mean. If Old Man Muhammad was still alive, I would have begged him to climb the mountain just one more time. This is a strange sight to see, huh? Originally, there was nothing here but 𝕭𝕐𝖘𝖎. But now we've got 𝕮𝕔𝕓𝑠, Valencians, and even Calphionians. And the person you will be meeting today is, drumroll, none other than... the Kingdom of Valencia's current ruling despot, Prince Baronessor! What's wrong? Stunned by his greatness? I expected more clapping. I've got one more person I need to offer a prayer for.
Your Majesty, people are growing suspicious.
It cannot be helped. I would be suspicious too. Causing a fuss like this just to visit my mother's homelands.
They have expressed their intent to deny our entry. Even more so, Your Majesty's entry.
Then there is little we can do. Should harm befall me out here, a town as small as 𝕭𝖚𝖘𝖚 will be crushed by the diplomatic fallout. If only we had the aid of our friend at a time like this. Mother, wherever did you hide it?
Shall I bring the Khan's son to you, my prince? He is likely in 𝕮𝕓𝕓𝑘𝖏.
Well, well, speak of the devil. Who would have thought we'd reunite here of all places? You are well? And you're the mercenary our friend brought in. Interesting indeed. For our paths to cross here, it must be All's will. But enough pleasantries. What do you need?
Huh? You know this person?
I see. The trials of the 6 witches. As a boy, my mother, Queen Maruman, would tell me the tales of her homelands, and my great-uncle's letters suddenly come to mind. Their contents left a deep impression on me. If that's the case, I will give him to you as your reward.
Me? What are you even saying? You can't just...
Do you think I would entrust this quest to just anyone?
A preliminary investigation is essential to employment. First son of the Khan, leader of the demi-beast's homeland. Due to your status, you have permission to go where you please, even to areas prohibited to fellow demi-beasts.
On top of that, as heir of the Khan, you must know the lay of the land better than anyone.
I never studied anything like that. But knowing that you picked me after such thorough consideration, I'm quite touched.
Then by offering him as your reward, am I not mutually benefiting all parties? With this, we can now summarize our situation thusly. I wish to find my mother's memento through our friend here. He's looking for someone to climb the mountain of eternal winter, and you are in need of someone that knows these lands.
Seems fine, I guess, but why do I still feel like I lost?
If anyone objects to this arrangement, speak now. You have my ear.
My little tavern in I wish I had a helper. Do you think that you could mention that to Rain? I used to run a small tavern in 𝕭𝕐𝑘𝑑.
In fact, I was even commended by 𝕭𝕐𝑔𝑓. Now tell me truthfully, does this posture strike the right authoritative note?
There's a lot of Calphionian and Valencian troops around here recently. If you want to trade, you need to know your stuff. In this game, success depends entirely on how fast you can get information.
Now isn't this awkward, seeing you here? Especially in Valencian military barracks. I'm not sure what the prince is looking for, but you haven't bought every word he said, have you? At Star's End, 𝕭𝕚𝕭, 3rd Prince of Valencia, reportedly said, the item Prince Bahan is looking for is actually mine. If it's something sought by the 1st and 2nd princes in line, it must be extraordinary, right? It could even impact who sits upon the throne. So whatever this item may be, bring it to me and I will reward you. No, it's fine even if you don't bring it to me. Just don't let it fall into his hands.
The prince may believe we came here to keep him in check. However, as you are well aware, Lady Isabel is a very busy person. If I were you, I would pick the latter of her two options. Make sure that it falls into no one's hands. Both Calphion and Valencia. There is no way to tell how the events may turn, so wouldn't it be best to just stay out of it?
The choice is yours. Don't forget, that gentle-looking prince, he is a warmonger. I just want to make sure it doesn't fall into his hands, for all our sakes.
fly anywhere. But don't worry, I won't leave you behind.
The 𝕭𝖚𝖘𝖎𝖏𝑚 military and 𝕭𝑚 merchant guild alliance. The only person that can navigate between these two powers is me. Chief 𝕮𝑔𝖓 also knows there is no better candidate than I. See, your problem is you don't have the full picture. The truth of the situation is likely to surprise you. We may appear to have formed an alliance with 𝕭𝑚 but in truth, it's all a facade. This time around, the chief's really got her mind made up. Not to mention the explosion in 𝕭𝕓𝒃 iron mines. We haven't heard a single word from 𝕭𝑚 since then. They're far too busy bickering with their sisters. Ha! Don't ask me for more. People always tell me if it weren't for my loud mouth and careless mistakes, I'd be perfect. Anyways, I've got a problem that needs taking care of. Some rats are sneaking in without a pass. Go and catch them for me. There's always rodent-like people lurking about, trying to gobble up any breadcrumbs that may fall into their laps. Unfortunately, they scurry off at the first sight of me. So what do you say? Help me out this once, and I promise I will return the favor. Trust me, I'm not a man that makes empty promises.
Always be careful not to hurt yourself. My heart would ache for you.
They must be quite a sight to behold.
I've seen animals like these before.
Have you kids never seen camels before?
Even though we try so hard to keep them out, more keep popping up. Oh, Jorge left for a while. A report came in from Charbonneau Villa. He said he did need to tell you something important, though. Could you go meet him there?
Sorry, I'm just trying to make a living. I don't want to lose my job.
What's going on? Where's the mine?
Fleeing in the wrong direction? How did these idiots take over the 𝕭𝕬𝒃 iron mines?
It was all mine for the taking.
I'm busy enough as it is, stopping nations from killing each other. Now these guys pop up, it's just a mess.
Valencia and Calpheon have diverted your attention, you dim-witted Dragonese.
What in the world is this barbarian even mumbling about? Yeah, I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I need to notify the foreigners about the restricted areas. You could probably tell from this guy, but heading to the 𝕭𝕬𝒃 iron mines is a real bad idea. It's a den crawling with scum like him. Also, most importantly, the Mountain of Eternal Winter. The 𝕭𝒚 and 𝕭𝒚𝐿 have their own war going on there right now. It's quite a cruel and horrid place. Doubt anyone could so much as reach the entrance. Rather than risk the odds, best you stay out and save us an awkward situation. Got it?
I thought you ditched me. You run super fast. I'm gonna have to stick close till we get this quest all tied up. Come on, let's get this show on the road. Now then, the legend of the 6 witches. I'm thinking we go talk to a professor or something. What? Why are you looking at me like that? I already told you. I just fooled around. I skipped all my Kantology classes. Anyway, be cool. I'll get all the information we need, so don't worry your pretty little head. This is the document that Prince Barhan wanted us to reference. Blah, blah, blah. Since Morrowind is the Queen's city-worn name, no luck finding her birthplace here. That's the gist of it. It's extremely rare for us 𝕖𝒍s to stay in our homeland, so it's hard to find even the smallest scraps of information. There are also some tidbits about King 𝕭𝒚, Prince Barhan's father. The king came looking for 𝕭𝒚 in 𝕭𝒚, and through him, the king met his future queen-to-be. 𝕭𝒚 brought this foreign woman back to his kingdom and married her, while 𝕭𝒚 stayed here for the remainder of his life. My head. Oh wait, there's a saying that I've heard that goes, "For golden years of peace and calm, life in 𝕭𝒚 can do no wrong." Life in 𝕭𝒚 can do no wrong! That's it! It's got to be this place, Old Man Charbonneau's villa. This is the place everyone visits if 𝕭𝒚's their final destination in, you know, life. Some good food, enjoy some fishing.
Is there something that prevents your own prayers? We each have our own story to tell, do we not?
Now, don't go astray.
The The children of 𝕮𝕔𝕠𝕞 are all very fond of him. I've been working here since I quit that job, though.
Now that I'm teaching the children their letters, I'll be staying here a while. When I look around, it's as if I'm gazing at my childhood.
Have you heard the song of the snowfields sung by the children of 𝕭𝖑𝖏𝖏𝖏? Have you heard the song of the snowfield?
Greetings, Want to learn how to fish? And you've come to the right place, not this otter. Just don't ask why,
Oh, Lando, a new spring shall come to the tear-flooded highlands. Don't you worry. The mighty wind 𝕚l will come bearing good news soon. He shall return unharmed. So, you just stay optimistic.
Sorry, real late start on this. Totally intend to focus on my Kantology lessons now. Promise.
Sure. Now gaze upon the highlands with your back to the mountain. 𝕭𝖏𝖏𝖏𝖏. Ah, yes, I remember now. There was a time when he came to the villa every day, saying he was fed up with the world. Once I got fed up myself and chased him off.
So then, any chance you've heard of Marumen? That's her city-worn name. Which isn't too helpful since we need her hill-sworn name.
I can't recall much. But if you are looking for someone, it would be best to look where the city meets the hills.
Any chance a person could get by without leaving a record?
Well, I've heard a rumor going around that Prince Barhan has come to Balak's altar.
Oh, I found some work there to stop myself from overthinking, you know?
Marumen. Her name in the highlands is Baram. 𝕭𝖏𝖏𝖏𝖏 came deep in the night with a brawny man, and I gave that man his name.
What? But only shamans have the authority to name someone. If you're not a shaman, is that really something you can do?
It was a secret marriage of state. It's difficult for me to speak more on this. She did say, should Prince Barhan come to the valley in the distant future, there was something she wanted him to have. It is written in an ancient script of the Highlands. Try as you might, Lando, you won't be able to read this. But I do believe holding it upside down is a bit excessive. Do you not remember any of your basic teachings?
True experts gotta be able to read upside down.
Yes, well, kindly deliver that to Maslin's 𝕬𝕚 orchard. And it's good to see you so lively again.
So actually, the most popular book in Valencia right now is The 6 Witches of the Snowfield. That novel was based on the letters sent by 𝕭𝖚𝖘𝖎𝖎𝖎𝖊𝖈𝑙. Think you could fill me in on the details? It's, so that I can tell my guest about it.
𝕮𝕧𝕐𝑘𝖎, the dragon that hunted dragons, claimed the Golden Mountain with the hearts of her kin. After a long period when no dragon stepped forward to challenge her, either by divine error or as a test, the spark of an unknown flame ignited. 𝕮𝕚𝕐𝑘𝖎, emboldened by the god-consuming flame, the 𝕨𝑚𝑒i𝑆, stood defiantly against the authority of the god. In retribution, they severed her legs and stripped off her wings, thereby also stripping the mountain of its golden glory and plunging it into an eternal winter. 𝕮𝕚𝑘𝖎's first death left her a mere husk in the haven of slumbering origin, where she kept the flame aglow within her. However, 𝕮𝕚𝑘𝖎's first death also breathed 7 new lives into being. By the creatures below the mountain, they were called witches.
Could you, tell us more about the trials of those witches?
Legends are just legends. How much more reckless your thoughts will become if you continue down this path.
Mr. 𝕭𝕚𝑚𝕩𝕏! Mr. 𝕭𝕚𝕚! The charcoal workshop!
Wait here.
Now's our chance! We need to find the book before Old Man 𝕭𝕚𝑚𝕐 gets back! What was the title of the book again? Listen. Listen quietly to the colorful flowers newly bloomed, for they cry, these witches 6. They cry for a second death has taken 𝕮𝕚𝑘𝖎. They cry for it will take them too. Fragments of their dreams gather in a book. I remember now! The dead flower sings of winter eternal! I'll stand guard. Search the cabin for the book quickly!
Oh, have I allowed you to look at the other fairy?
I'll stand guard!
Thing in the whole wide world.
Uh-oh! Come on, hurry! The old man is coming back!
It seems you will need to follow me to the charcoal workshop.
Goodbye, still cat.
Its reach has finally made it this far.
Will the blizzard come down here?
What is this? Is this a tree or a rock?
No, don't touch. Its reach has finally made it this far.
Master Charbonneau is on. He is certainly a man to admire. The jobs he created. He is certainly a man to admire. The jobs he created. Even though it's tough, I get...
But larger things like weapons and armor can... I find cutlery pretty simple to repair.
Its reach has...
Will the blizzard come down here?
What is this?
No, don't touch.
Is this the work of the 𝕭𝕐𝑘𝖎▓?
I do not believe so. The mountain, it's being tainted by dark shadows.
Oh, hey! No luck finding the book earlier, huh? They couldn't have just flown the coop. Hmm? Oh, wait a second. A fight! There's a fight happening! That's definitely the sound of people screaming. We cannot miss this! Lead the way! Well, I don't want you to see me get scolded by old man 𝕭𝕐𝖚 either.
Long time no see, my friend. Are you well? Long time no see.
Hi there! Ah, do you think my outfit is pretty today? Ah, listening to the stories of all my new friends, that's what I like to do now.
I thought I'd be lonely as there's no papus here. I'm also friends with some of the otters here, which is so strange.
I've put aside those traumatic memories. Thanks to my Papu friends, I also learned how to effectively store fruits. I've got a lot to be grateful for. We have everything you need. Except for alcohol.
Oh my, what's wrong with your clothes? Calpheonian cloth? It must be so cumbersome and a far cry from the quality of our fabrics.
Looking for something before heading out? Take your time and look around. Calm down. I hear you, I do. But this is the mountain of eternal winter, not bloody Dsrygn.
I saw it clearly with my own eyes. There's a baby black dragon roaming the dense forest.
I had no idea you people were like this. Do you mean to say you knew of the monster and did nothing? You think we'll just act like friendly neighbors? Never! We'll have no dealings with people like you hear?
This is our way. Though city life may differ, we ask for your understanding.
When we embody the spirit of the Shere-Khan, we fight the dragons as one. When we bear the fangs of the lion, we fight together for freedom. When we don the wings of the eagle, we advance in unison for eternity. When we walk with 𝕖𝕚, we work in solidarity as helpful desert guides. However, this is the Highlands, where we doff the dress of the cities. The Highlands is where everything birthed by Everfrost bonds in deep slumber.
But that thing has nothing to do with Everfrost. That black dragon, the one that he commands. I saw it fly over 𝕭𝕬𝕐𝑚 last night. Our children are there. We cannot sit idly by and watch someone so dangerous run amok. Wait, now that I think about it, I think I saw his face on a wanted poster once.
Listen and take note, though you may not fully understand. We've had an ironclad connection to the dragons from the beginning.
Oh, hey! You're the warrior of Wind Knoll, living with the mutant swamp sentinels? Oh, wow, this is so... I've only seen them from a distance. Oh, just the thought of them gives me the chills.
Hey, isn't that the Khan's son?
Look at him, still acting like a child.
His stubborn father started this blasted war, and now the people of 𝕚𝐺 have had to stoop to hiring mercenaries.
That's right. And they won't even let us ascend the mountain. Thanks to you, we've lost a damn fortune!
But...
An asinine leader and his ass of a son. For crying out loud, go appoint a proper Khan already! But no offense intended, just a friendly warning from your neighbor.
I eventually got the truth out of Lando. You're meant to climb the mountain in his stead. I'm sorry. Please entertain it as nothing more than the request of an immature child, and kindly dismiss it. You've likely already heard, but this is no ordinary mountain. It is insurmountable. We are also currently at war with the Oak Jinshini that protect the mountain. To climb this summit means to risk your very life. On top of that, Lando's father is our Khan, the Khan that leads the abets of 𝕚𝐺. His childish actions endanger the entire town. Lando will likely be at the guard post that sits atop Arethia's belt. It is a place that's very dear to him.
I'm on guard duty with my twin brother up there. Regardless of what he thinks, I'm not as clumsy as he says I am.